Achievement get. We need to go deeper. Okay. Excellent. I like it when the... Ooh, glowstone. I like it when the Nether portal appears underground like this. I mean, I brought along a pile of cobblestone ready to build defences for this place. You know, because if it's out on the surface, the ghasts, they can't actually blow up the obsidian of the portal, but they can put your portal out. Which means if you don't have flint and steel on you, you've lost your way home again. Right, so I just want to flatten the area around here a bit. Okay, and then we can let's give this a bit of an explore. See what we've got. Nice large open flat areas. Now, what it would be nice is if we had a nether fortress somewhere nearby, because I've never explored one of those. And that's where you get lots of interesting stuff. So there's some more glowstone over there. No ghasts or pigmen yet, because I've only just arrived and they haven't started spawning in yet. Spawning in the Nether isn't based on light levels at all. Basically, the mobs will spawn anywhere that they can spawn, anywhere there's space and so on. But I think to off-balance that, spawning has a lower frequency than it does in the real world. That's just a guess, you know, from what I've seen and so on. Okay, no soul sand, I don't think, because I think that's just gravel down there, isn't it? Let's go have a look. I don't think I've lost where the portal is yet. Whoops! I don't think there's an easy way down here. Or if there's a way down, there isn't a way back up again, which is more important. Plenty of lava, as always. Nothing which looks like a nether fortress. Right, let's head back. Let's head back to the portal. Not that way. Turned around already. I should have done what I normally do in the Nether, which is leave a trail of torches. Not to light up the place out of any sense of safety, but just it gives you something to follow so you can find your way back again. I think I came from up here. If I didn't, then, you know, then I'm in trouble already. Yeah, oh, there it is. Right, let's take a look in the other direction and grab some of that glowstone while we're here. Ah, that's all there is here. I don't want to gather too much of this stuff until I get a pick with fortune on it. Fortune increases the number of drops you get, so it'll be more efficient. Right, and that's a dead end. Well, at least I know. I'll do what I normally do with dead ends. Put a dead end marker in. So how much glowstone did I get? 35. That's enough for 8 already, and that was just one small patch. Right, I think what I need to do is leave that trail of torches I was talking about. And go exploring a bit more. What about up here? What about up there, I say, then I go down. Lava. Oops, some more glowstone there. See if I can box this lava in. Now, if you didn't know, in the real world, lava will only spread a distance of 4, but in the Nether, it spreads as far as water does in the normal world. So it spreads further and faster. So you've got to watch out for that. Now, I'm definitely not going to get enough glowstone for the lighthouse, but I may get enough, you know, in order to do some automated lighting in the ceiling of the spider spawner, assuming I find any sticky pistons. Right, I want to make sure I leave my trail of torches. Although it's possible this is just going to be another dead end. Hang on. I've just remembered something. Earlier on, I was in a creative world, just doing some testing. That's where I was doing my testing to determine how far away the bookshelves and so on could be for the enchanting table. And I forgot to set this back to hard, which is why there haven't been any mobs around, which is why there's been no zombie pigmen and no ghasts and nothing interesting happening. I do apologise. There. Set to hard, and there we go. Straight away we can hear them spawning in. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot. Let's see whether I can... There we go. Put those together, get back a healthier iron pickaxe. It's a bit dark up here, but I think it's a dead end. Yes, okay, so I can mark this as a dead end. Do I have any mushrooms in the real world? I'm pretty sure I do. Careful around the lava. Oh! What do? I jump straight in. Okay, it'll stop after a bit. Just make sure I'm regenerating. You used to burn for an awful, awful long time. Now it's less long, and in general doesn't kill you. I'll make this 3 high and put my dead end marker on it. Okay. About down here. Hello, zombie pigmen. Now that you're able to spawn. Better mark that I came through here somehow. Like so. It's very easy to get lost in the Nether. More so than in the real world for some reason. I'm doing it again. I'm just running around without leaving any torches. How to get lost instantly. Put one down there. There. Mark this way. If I do that every time I go through a doorway, then from a distance I know that that's a corridor which I need to go have a look at. And there's another dead end. 1, 2, 3. Dead end. Okay, buddy. Hi. Yeah. No, I'm talking to you. Where's the nearest fortress? You know, nearest fortress? No? Okay. Let's try off in this direction. That's the way I came in. So let's try down here a bit. More zombie pigmen. Let's go this way. Dead end. going to run out of cobble for my dead end markers at this rate. And what about down here? Yeah, it's a dead end too. So far, not that impressed by this nether. Ah, and that's back round to where I started. Okay, well obviously out this way is the most interesting. To you two. I don't know, I used to find the sound that the ghasts made really creepy. It was like one of the most creepiest sounds I've ever heard. But I think I've gotten used to it now because, you know, they're starting to sound almost cute. Yeah, make sure this is nice and visible. And we'll make our way along here. I'm quite low on torches. Torches make the best markers because, you know, the fact that they're lit up means you can see them from a reasonable distance, but I could just use wooden blocks or something else if I need to. Oops, make sure I don't walk off the edge of a cliff. So, is there anything of any interest? I mean, if it's just glowstone, then, you know, I'll come in and I'll go looking for the glowstone on my own. You know, no need for you guys to watch that. It would be nice to find a fortress. Lots of lava. The odd pocket of glowstone here and there. I think that's soul sand there, because it's a darker colour than that stuff. That's the stuff I think I might need to spider-proof the walls in my spider spawner. Okay, let's try up here. No ghasts. Not that I'm complaining. Or at least no ghasts shooting at me. Some glowstone there. Do I have enough cobble to reach it? You don't want to be... Ah, there's one. You don't want to be making platforms out of netherrack because the ghasts can just blast that out from under you. Advantage of the cobble is they can't actually blow this up. So let's drop down a little bit and make ourselves a platform. Keeping an eye on that one down there. If I hear him open his mouth and shoot, then I'm going to make a run for it. There's a lot of lava underneath me. There we go. And fill this in, and then I'll be relatively safe. Because if I stick to the centre, I won't get knocked off by a ghast blast. There we go. Now he's... Right, let's get my bow out, because you can... Oops. You can set fire to me, though. Arrow isn't dropping as far as I expected it to. Okay, let's just grab this stuff. Which is the only reason I built this platform. Right, and most of that should have landed on the platform. I may have lost a few bits over the side, but not so much that I need to worry. Right, here's the corner. Okay, I've got 2 full stacks, so I'm heading back for the real world now, while I remember the way and before I get killed. I think this was the way. Yeah, pretty certain. Some more glowstone there. Tempting, but I can get it later. Okay, so I'm going to have to explore a lot wider in the Nether if I want to find myself a Nether fortress, by the look of it. So for now, just open this up a bit more. For now, I think that was a successful trip. Watch me get creepered the moment I appear in the real world. Nope, it's daytime. Excellent. I'll put these here already. One there and one there. I might replace the bottom corners with some glowstone as well. It's going to depend how it's going to look once the rest of the building's up. Looks like the sun is just going down. Let's go looking for slimes again. I mean, none will have spawned while I was in the Nether, but it did take me a while to build the portal, so there's a vague chance we might pop our head round this corner and see slimes. No. Okay, so either I've got the coordinates wrong, or I've opened up the bit where only one of the, where only the section in the middle was slimy, and the other 2 chunks weren't, which is a little aggravating. But this is what I'm going to try and do to get slimes, so I'll keep working on it off camera until I get some. So there's only one other thing I wanted to do today before I stopped. So let's put our glowstone nice and safe. And of course that means that we need a chest to put it in. So I really want these to be next to each other. I think I might move one of these, or at least repurpose it. So if I take you away and go chop chop, then you can be a glowstone. This one here can be netherrack. No need to put torches on there, even if you could, which you can't. So that gives me a netherrack chest, a glowstone chest, and I'll quickly make a fresh sandstone one, which can go here, so it's next to the sand still. There we go. It needs one extra torch, but I can throw that on later. I've not put a torch on that one. So what was the other thing I wanted to do? I wanted some fences to start with, some signs. I think I'm going to need 2 more signs than that. So 2 more signs. There we go. A bucket of water. Now, I may modify the design of this a little bit as I go, but for now, this will do. So I want 1, 2. How best to do this? Oops, axe. That's a bit weird, that being there. This is just so I can build the thing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Do I leave that there, or do I could change it so it's... Just trying to work this out in my head. If I got rid of those bits, I could get rid of these bits to match. Now I might replace all of this with iron. With iron grates, iron fence posts, you know what I mean. Because I think that's blending in a bit too much with the rest. Let's see what this looks like in iron. Okay, what do people think? Better in the wood, better in the iron? I know that you don't know what it's for yet, but although some of you may have guessed because of the signs and the water bucket. So let's see what this looks like complete, and then if you guys think the wood looked better, or can suggest an alternate way of building this so it's sort of taking up less room and is less dominating. So the idea is I put a sign there and there, and do the same on this side. let's get 2 lots. I put that hatch there, by the way, because sometimes when I was using the crafting table, you know, when I was done, I wouldn't pick the stuff up. I'd just do that, and the stuff was flying and landing down there, which was really annoying. So I put a hatch over so the drops won't drop down. So if we position this one in that corner, do that one in that corner. And now, of course, what we've got is a water drop. Like so. So the stairs are fine for going up, but there's no reason to walk the slow way down when I want to head back down again. So if I leave the center of this empty as well, then again this can be a water drop. Better actually reposition those. Otherwise the mobs will start appearing up here. Perfect. That's the only reason those were down there, was just me marking out the center of the room. So I could use a mixture, I suppose, of the iron and the wood. Like these bottom leg bits could be made of wood, because the problem with the iron one is the collision box takes up the entire square, and because it's not connecting to anything else, you get this sort of strange cross shape thing going on with it. So I could do that. Like so. The alternative would be to the supports for it, because I know I could just have it floating in the center of the room, but I'd rather it didn't actually look like it was just floating in the center of the room. I could say put some supports like so. Now obviously I could do one there. I can't do that on this side because of the stairs. But it could support on 3 sides, couldn't it? Oops. It could go like... It could go there, there, and there. And then I wouldn't need these things here at all. I could move the whole thing up 1 as well. Make it all 1 higher. Now that does mean that I might take a heart of damage as I come down, because I believe 3 is the distance you can fall without taking any damage. We can test that now. Well, I would if I wasn't under there. 1, 2, 3. So that's the height this thing's dropping me, and you don't take any damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I drop from this height, it's only half a heart though, and it doesn't damage things. So if I made that 1 higher than it is at the moment, then this wouldn't be right under my head as I walked around, and I think it would be functional, not look too bad, and not get in my way, which is important. So make the whole thing out of wood or iron as I've got it now. I'm starting to like the iron, you know. I like the iron then with the supports coming out there. Suppose you don't need as much of it as I've got here, do you? Because the sign... You can trim these bits. Like so. It makes the signs look a little weird, but it does make, again, the whole thing less bulky. But I do think it should be one further up. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.